audience, and welcome back to This Is Police. So I can't wait to do another episode, so we're uploading this. So, my band is playing a charity concert for some sick children who have the day off. Yes, come back tomorrow. Alright, that's it. So we still have a full team. He's temporarily off. Oh yeah. This is what we're playing. I really like the music in this. Ooh, this is nice. I feel like a jazzy police officer. Alright. Do we want to hire anyone new? No, we can't anyway, so. Sucks! Destruction of property. Yancey, this is your redemption time. We want to have as many detectives as we can have available. Yancey, 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 Yancey. Fire all the black oh, so black hate's going on right now. You'll have to fire all your black employees for the I am so sorry. Okay, no, I will not fire any black employees because I realize they're like Sergeant is black. It's like we must keep him, so we're not gonna fire him. Alright, what do we got over here? A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's been stolen on the vehicles list. Alright, we'll send Conchi. Hello. How do you use SWAT team? But investigation has started. Detectives have interviewed the witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Drove this down too much. Alright. Come on, Yancey. Yeah, Yancey! Let's go, homeboy! Woo! This game's fun. This is actually like a really addicting game. Alright, waiting in on another call. Okay, we got Desire Park. Okay, suspicious individual Corey blah 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 has expressed her concern about suspicious man wearing. She's been watching the children for over an hour. We'll do you too. The driver is nowhere to be seen. Fender escaped. Officer dead? Shit! Coach is dead! Nope, we're hiring a new cop. What shift is this? This is shift B. Alright. You'll be on the team tomorrow. She had 2 successful assignments and then she was shot. She deserves better! Let's go back to songs. Yeah. Come on, hurry up and just play it. I heard a call come through. Fender caught, officers unharmed. Woman power! What's going on down here? Mr. Boyd, I gotta open it. So last time our last person just fully disappeared, so we'll put you on it. Alright, report on the homicide. Investigation failed. All detectives are dead or fired. What? She got killed? What? Shit, I did not know that. Man, everyone's dying on this. A fight. Bartender reports a couple of dancers started fighting over tips, and a cat fight broke out over. Send you. I'm a bit skeptical. I don't want I don't want Yancey dying. So a bartender reported a fight had broken out between Yancey and his whatever. Yeah, can we re-ramp the investigate? Never mind. Okay. A stage of two strippers going at it. It's going beyond arguing to a full cat fight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Strippers continue fighting. Step on the stage, watch strippers go at it, and don't interfere. Ask the bartender for a bucket of cold water and throw it up. I don't know how else we were supposed to handle the situation. Alright, Yancey. I don't know how to say that name, but very angry Asian looking girl. Your report better be good. There you go. That's what I like to see. Yancey's gonna be our highest ranking officer now. Woo, Yancey! So we lost 2 officers. Wow, 2 officers are dead. Shit. Day 5, July 19th, Friday. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Mayor Rogers, city has no problems with racists. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomb. Oh my god!
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
So let's agree to help him, cause I don't want his daughters to get hurt.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Alright. This is a very interesting game. My cats ate some cream paste pastille. They have diarrhea all night. You're better now, but I'd like to spend a day with them, Kev. I got tickets to go watch a film. You have a TV show. You're useless. Yes, but come back tomorrow. Sorry, Luckett. I love your beard, but you gotta stay. Starting with your usual. We're gonna change it up on our next song. Alright. Let's get jazzy, officers. No matter your personal relationship with the city administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to your mayor. Affairs, City Hall. Decision, blah blah blah. This is my only request that I have for them. Wow, right off the bat. Okay, every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Stovall, let's go. Glenn, you're the newbie. It's time for you to shine. A witness looked out a window with an Iron Man stalking on his... Alright, I'm gonna send 4 officers because he's an armed man. Can't take any risks here. Okay, a hot dog vendor reports they saw Elvis impersonator grappling right there on the sidewalk. They swearing on Spanish beating microphones. Okay, Roy, time for you to get some experience. Same with Price. Oh, they're only 5 stars. Report. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. Gross. Take. Tomorrow is the deadline. I can't fire Stovall! The shop has 2 exits for which the people have fled. please. Back up from. How did it end up? Fender escape, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. None of them managed to shoot the fucking guy. Okay, we're gonna put. You're gonna be my lead detective.
She's just a dancing queen. Fit for a king. Swing, sweet ginger green.
There's a lot of people going for a swim. We need a. Go Grant. Okay, we need some officers to come back first. Gallery of Modern Art. Sex operation, a gang of young. The scheme as first away in. We don't need this shit in our city. Okay, let's wait for these guys to get back. We'll send those 4. Okay. Proceed. Good luck to them. Let's send Price and Roy here. Send. Investigation is started. I can't really do anything about that. Report on the fight. Offender escaped. Officers unharmed. Okay, so it takes about 5 days for that. So I'm thinking we're gonna do 2 shifts in total here. Okay, destruction of property. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Sweet. The robbery. You've got 3 new frames. Open investigation. So this was okay. This is going good so far. We might crack a case this time. Guard went out for smoking teenager riding. I chased the bread up the tree. You can take it from here. Alright. We'll send Glenn and Stovall. Alright, so now we have Vandal, Robbins, Birch Jr., and Jenkins. Alright. Let's get the report on this. We did it beyond Milan, Ernest, blah blah blah. So we'll be taking the day off. We deserve it. And we gotta wait for our last operation. Working overtime. Fender caught. Officers unharmed. Booyah. End the day. Looks like tomorrow's gonna be a long day, more like the first lot of long days. There's too much going on. Tired. Shift B. Oh, good. Oh yeah, my bad.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this. Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo, but I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. Start today.
Eight in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Alright, let's start this shift. Today offer free admiss. No. Alright, Yancey. You're a highest ranker now. Let's do this. John Sangster. Oh yeah. I'm a big fan. I'm a heavy believer in jazz. Fire all black cops. Jackie swore our oath. Serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep yours. Can I hire one more officer? We'll hire you for shift B. This is like making me bounce around a little. I like this. Or 2 times a day, increase efficiency by 50. So we can't make another request for a while. Just waiting for a call to come in. I wonder what the SWAT is for, because we haven't been able to use them yet. A young employee at the factory got in a fight with the manager who's trying to push him into a vat of boil. Fuck. Okay, Yancey and Grimes. You two are go. You two are go. Over. Okay. I wonder how many days are in this game, and I wonder if it expands out more. These games are so unique, I think they should make more of them. They're super fun. Attempt murder. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Good job, you two. Bring it back home. We got suburb. Parking lot attendant Dylan Birds reports seeing a teenager walking between cars trying to handle and ropes, finding the unlocked video before the pretty and the angry Asian, determined Asian. Alright. Yancey and Grimes, make your way back so we can put you on some more things. How's their investigation going? I'm still working on it currently. This is a slow day. Officers have determined the cause. Everyone trying to take the offender, block the road. Fender caught. Officers unharmed. Holla! My tactics are the best police fighting tactics. A weeping child called in saying that there's someone holding him against his will. They won't let me go. They torture me, they bully me, and they don't... Just send Birch, because this is a simplistic thing going on here. It's his parents. Can't be anything too bad. Give me a report, Birch, as soon as you get there. Let's give this a try here. We received a call from Angus who claims that one of the casino girls is hanging around his table, lifted his wallet. Alright, Yancey. Let's get some experience in on these people. Jack we're dealing with a moron who refused to play his debt. Says that the police will protect him. I think it's time we show him. We'll have Grimes work on it. Go Grimes. I'm sorry guys, but you're gonna have to. Hostage situation. Joseph Lowry's mother wouldn't let him go play until he ate his broccoli. False alarm. Okay, so we had that right. It's all good, Birch. Okay, Yancey and Austin, I'd like a report. Fender caught, officers unharmed. Booyah. That's what I like to hear. Proceed. This is our last couple things that we're doing. Grimes finished up with what he was doing. Police cruiser has caught up with the van, tried to run the van off the road, use the bullhorn, shoot the criminal's tires. The van takes a sharp turn and crashes at the window of a sex shop. A woman exits the video and grabs the shop attendant, puts a gun to his head, shoots the criminal in the head. Fender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good job, guys. I thought the day was coming to an end because I saw the thing coming over. Or do we have to wait for them to come back before we end the day? I'm confused now. That's pretty good. We haven't had to use SWAT yet, which is good to know. Yancey has 2 failed assignments. I like him. Yancey, I'm gonna keep you along here. You're a good guy. You're a good cop. I'm gonna work overtime on you guys. So as long as we can work. Oh, you go get some bed rest.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kinda like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Alright. Ooh, we have a deputy. So, I'm really digging this game, so I just have to do one more shift, and then we'll do one more cutscene, and we'll call it good. Start the day. Okay, so new records can be obtained as a gift or thank you service, but why wait when you can refill your collection now? Catalog. Proceed. Beethoven. I want some G's. Give this a listen. Alright. Here we go. Mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You can practically remember now, so it hardly costs a thing. Affairs. The Sands. Crime trap. The Mafia will do. And all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Shit. We could get rid of Grant, Birch, and Roy now. Tomorrow at 10. At 10. Tomorrow. I gotta remember that. Should we do this yet? No. Police station. Can't hire anyone yet. Close those. New assistant is no Kendrick, but blah, blah. So what does deputy do? BBQ send employees to hire a snitch to pay an employee to gather information about you for you. Send staff for training. Yes. So we're getting rid of Glant, Rich, and Roy, so we'll send you too. No. Alright, that's it. Now, funeral. It's not tense, we're good. A shoe clerk found the most expensive sneakers and tried them on them without. Ran out with new shoes. Glenn and Val Vandell will deal with this. You two go kick some ass and get those new sneakers and shove them up their ass. Then they can have them for free when people wonder why there's brown stains on their red sneakers. Alright. I'm gonna have these guys work overtime just to make up for what happened with the other guys, because now they're working overtime, so you get a little more sleep. Okay, what's this? A man returned from work early and found his young wife in a bed with her lover. The maid called the police. She saw the husband taking a hunting rifle off. Send Robert. Send these two to go, you know. Take down this situation, defuse it. Hunting rifle off a wall can't be that good. Where are the... Birch, you're of no use of me. Go defuse the situation now. I didn't want to send Glenn or Vandale because I was afraid they're gonna get killed. Officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. It's all good. Holla. We're doing pretty good, guys. Holla! Freeburg, young father tried to pick up his daughter from school. He wasn't allowed access. He attacked the teacher, knocked her to the ground, and started kicking her. Proceed with caution. So we have 3 more affairs we can unlock. So I wonder what those will be. Mr. Boyd is very sensitive with the issue. Our mutual friend. Send those 3. Go deal with them. He's off for now. Jack, we have something going down today at the engineering plant in 22209. We wouldn't want any policemen crossing the party. I think 4,000 would be enough for that request. At 2209. Gallery of Modern Art. The guard says that someone got into the exhibit's crowd and pictures of artwork and hid in the closet. Alright, Jenkins, let's see how your police training's doing for you. The assault. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. The Master Trooper, Chief Rehab Trooper. She was at the bar time shift ended. Thanks for the help, Mr. Boyd. Thanks for the 3,000, actually. Time for a little train yard blues. Alright. There we go. All the lights are on when the police arrive at the museum. Fuse is shown in threats. Fender caught, officers unharmed. Nicely done. Yes, Glenn, he would like some police training. And let's do the same for Vandale. We're gonna do the same for Yavin when we start up our next shift. So we're gonna work overtime. Backlog 2209. I may crash that because I'm a good cop. Alright, it's coming up. I gotta see what it is exactly that's going down. We just received a call, a machine factory spot. 2 offenders stealing aluminum from the factory through a hole in the wall. Nope. Can we send this? Nah. It's all good. That has nothing to do with us. We're playing this the way I'd play it out. Here, they paid us money, so we can't fuck them over. Fender escaped. As long as no one was harmed, I'm cool with that. We got 3 new frames on the investigation. She shot at the guy. So you're making some progress on that. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories, bro. Don't be late. They're gonna work overtime, guys. Time to end the day. Alright, last cutscene. Day 8, July 22nd, Monday. After this cutscene, we'll gladly end this episode so I can make myself a quesadilla, because I'm fucking hungry. Oh. Mr. Boy, this simple test will show you a card with the abstract image. You tell me what you see. Two natives beating the... a man going back into his house. A woman decorating a Christmas tree. A baby with spider legs. The woman dropping a Christmas order. Automobile accident. A tree with growing human lungs. Chess rook. Woman slapping the man. The man pushing the woman. Is there a positive to this? The woman falling over the Christmas tree. Day 9, July 23rd. Go to work. Vroom. Alright, guys. Oh. That's how I'm gonna end this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. If I make bye to the bye.